My country has lots of water. This water runs from little creeks into the big rivers, from the big rivers into the ocean. The water of my country is like the face of a man, sometimes quiet and peaceful, sometimes rough and angry. You could sit with me for hours and watch it for hours. It washes my body and also my clothes. It tastes so good when I am thirsty. My children like to play.
Hey guys, Adam here, and I'm about to embark on a 27-mile, 2-day canoe trip down the San Juan River, located just south of Bluff, Utah. And what makes this so special is that we're going to explore some ancient cliff dwellings. We're going to try to find some ancient rock art and petroglyphs. And there's a lot of archaeology and geology points of interest on this river. I've never been on this river on my canoe. I've also been told that there's some pretty hairy rapids that I'm going to encounter and that I should be ready to for the worst. And I guess 7 canoeists this year did not leave the river with their canoes, and they have a big pile of them junked up at the office. So I'll have my game face on tomorrow for all that. All right, we're out of here. We'll catch you guys down the river. This is where I say we're getting inspected.
Six of us.
You and Dad can go in here.
The other one's parked in front.
Okay, the journey has begun, and we got low water this trip. I think we're about 500 or 600 CFS, and that's going to give me some obstacles along the way, so I'm told. But that's all part of the adventure. So yeah, it's starting out as we're in an open desert, and we'll hit the canyons later today, and I think within about 2 hours we should start seeing some archaeological points of interest. So until then, we'll just keep floating down the river. I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours into the trip so far, and it's been very peaceful. The water's low and shallow. I'd say maybe a foot deep for the most part at this low level. But yeah, it's about a foot deep and a sandy bottom. And everyone got on the river ahead of us, so we've got the whole river to ourselves as far as people coming through. It's just been us in the river. And I think we got about another maybe 45 minutes, and we're gonna find some what they call Moki steps, and they're indentations carved into the side of the cliffs from the ancient ones, so they can get up and down from the river, from the butte that we're farming on. So we're gonna try to find those, and that's really the our first stop. I left the boat down by the river. Now I'm going to see if I can find these Moki steps. Everyone else went down the river, so I'm doing this solo at the moment. So let's see what we got. Looks like we're going to be able to get to them after all, guys. All right, cool, psyched. Check them out. Prehistoric people here used to live here, climbing these walls that we're about to look at ourselves. Pretty serious stuff, man, how they climbed up that deal. And back on down the river we go. I'm back on the river after a quick stop at Moki Steps, and heading on down a couple miles to the next ruin, cliff dwelling. But yeah, it's really quiet back here, really peaceful. Not a soul to be seen at the moment. The water that we're floating on today on the San Juan comes from Navajo Reservoir, which actually is a reservoir that's located in both Colorado and New Mexico. Okay, we just passed Butler Wash, so about a quarter mile on the right hand side. The river's going to split. We're going to take the right side of the river and we're going to try to find these petroglyphs. Can't wait to see them. I heard they're really cool. And down the river we go. Well, sometimes finding these petroglyphs aren't that easy, and they're hidden from all this tamarisk. Tamarisk is an invasive species brought over from Asia, and it's wreaked havoc on the rivers in the southwestern United States. But anyway, we're on the bank and we're about to make our way through this tamarisk, so check this out. All right, so we're going through these tamarisks here. You can see it's not a beaten trail. Okay, we're off the beaten path here and climbing through. Pretty cool. Making our way through the Ancient One's writing. That was very cool. Big panel of rock art. So we're back on the river now, and we're going to go to the river house ruin. And I heard that's actually the highlight of the trip today. So on we go. San Juan River. I've got a hawk catching a thermal up here. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to show you guys on the video or not, but maybe. And yeah, I'm not sure what kind. It's not a red tail. Don't really know what kind of hawk it is. Okay, let's go see what this is all about. The river house. Oh, the last couple miles of river, it got really slow. And I bet y'all was only doing maybe 1.5 miles an hour down there, so a little headwind. So it slowed me up quite a bit. I don't think we're going to be paddling much further till we find a camp. And I've seen some nice camps along the way, and hopefully we'll get lucky and be gifted with a good camp tonight. Well, we don't have to wonder what these ancient ones ate, because right here, if you can believe it or not, there's still corn cobs. They're very small types of corn that they raised up on the mesa. And believe it or not, you can still find some of their old food. I'm inside one of the rooms at the moment, and not too shabby. It's a nice little dwelling they got over here. Bunch of windows, some other sub-rooms here. Let's check it out. You can actually see some of the timbers that are still intact. I think that's part of their support system. Okay, so that wraps it up for River House Ruin on the San Juan River. And now it's time to go find a camp. Everyone's gone ahead. Takes me a little longer than most people to get to everything with all the video stuff, but I absolutely love it. I love having the ability to share it with all you guys, because I know not everybody gets to see some of this stuff. Well, this was a lot easier getting to than the petroglyph was. Nice trail. Oh, the weather was absolutely gorgeous today. I'd say it was maybe 85, maybe 85. And really light breezes, and the sun's obviously blazing because it's the desert. But yeah, you really can't ask for better canoeing weather than I have right now in the desert. Okay, that concludes the archaeological portion of this adventure, and it's always fascinating to see history of Native Americans so long ago in such rugged country. Just the imagination goes wild, at least with me it does. And well, let's head on down to camp and enjoy the sunset and a nice fire tonight. This is I think my favorite time of the day to be on the river as the sun's going down. The temperatures get a little cooler, the wind dies down, it gets really quiet, and very peaceful. And I just love how the sun glistens off the water as it's heading down over the canyon walls. It's beautiful. And up ahead, I see the rest of the crew. Maybe another 2 minutes on the paddle and I'll be setting up camp. Alrighty, Gail was nice enough to give me a tow in. Thank you very much. We've got camp set up, and we'll give you a quick tour about what camp is like tonight. I've got, we're on a beach, which is always nice and comfortable. And I've got my tent right over here. And I'll show you my hotel for the evening. Okay, that's my home right there. Chef Rodney, our group leader, is cooking up dinner so graciously for us all tonight. And so
Beef fajitas tonight.
beef fajitas tonight.
Turn this down a little. Dinner.
Yeah. Girls can eat first.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, getting some things together this morning, packing up the tent, have a little coffee in a bit, and start our day. And there is no turn down service on the San Juan River, but there is housekeeping! Hello, housekeeping! Okay, so today on the pack up, we're gonna make sure that we take some extra care in battening down the hatches due to the rapids we got today. We got 3 of them actually, with the last one being the biggest one and the most technical. So that's the plan. We're just going to get these babies back on the water. Well, in about 2 miles from now, I'm going to have my life jacket on. I made sure everything was secured very well in the canoe. And I don't know what these rapids are going to be like. Maybe there'll be nothing to worry about, but I'm ready for them. So the adventure has begun for day 2 on the San Juan River. And I believe we're going to be in steep canyons for the remainder of the trip today, except towards the end. We shall see how it goes, but should be spectacular scenery. Well, we've entered the canyons. The entrance is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. It's getting steeper and steeper, and it looks like it's just going to continue on getting steeper and steeper. So we shall continue down the river. Okay, well, we've done 4-foot rapid a couple miles back, and our next big one is 8-foot rapid, and we're gonna scout that probably. But yeah, the river picked up a little speed. Its canyon's been beautiful, and yeah, it's just been an awesome adventure so far. All right, we got the big rapid of the trip coming up here, so what we're gonna do is stop before it and get the GoPro in the waterproof housing and batten down the hatches, make sure all the dry bags are nice and sealed tight, and go for it. And hopefully I won't get tacoed on that rock people keep talking about. So that's what we got going on, guys. And the water's definitely picking up speed. I gotta keep an eye on all these rapids here in the fast water, because I don't know this river. Playing it safe. Looks good. So that's the scenery out the front windshield, and we're making our way to the biggest rapid of the trip, I believe. for a second or two there, my eyes were wide open for sure on that one. It was a lot of fun. Took a little bit of water in the boat, no big deal. And yeah, this canyon just continues to cut through the landscape. Well, during the last couple rapids, I got some water in the boat, so I'm going to use my bilge here and pump it out. So that's how we do it. You know, it's a tedious process, but it works. Rod and I were just talking, and with the weather being so good as it is, we both agreed we couldn't think about anything else we'd rather be doing than doing exactly what we're doing right now on the river, enjoying the sunshine and nature. Well, we've come out of the canyon. I'm thinking we have about 4 or 5 miles tops to go. And man, the sun's blazing. The air is about 80 degrees. Well, it's been determined that we have 4 miles to go. Oh, and there's more. It's a big family. Just never know what's going on with this. Oh, one of them's got really bad porcupines. No, none of them have collars. I wonder if they might be just feral. Well, I'm not sure what to make of that. That was odd, seeing those dogs like that. One of them had a lot of porcupine quills in his face. I think they might be just making it on their own out here. Who knows? But anyway, the river continues onward. So our takeout's called Mexican Hat, and it's named because of the town. And there's actually a rock which is just coming into view on my left hand side of this Mexican Hat. So check it out. Now we know we're getting real close to the takeout, and the journey's coming to an end soon. This is a really cool rock formation. It definitely looks like a guy in a sombrero. Very cool. And paddle up a little further and show you guys what it looks like. Hey guys, thanks for coming along for the journey. It was a great trip. The scenery was spectacular and continues to be so for the next 1.5 miles of river. Yeah, all good things must come to an end, and this wonderful adventure is about to be. It's been good. Another very noticeable part of this trip was the peacefulness. There's no trains whatsoever on the San Juan, this section that we did, or any roads either. I don't even think we really heard any airplanes. It was really quiet out here. The river was pretty shallow for the most part, a couple feet deep, sometimes only a couple inches deep. The rapids were not a big deal, but today was a good fun stretch of river. I enjoy the rapids, playing in those, getting through those, and get them on video. I also found the San Juan River to be extremely clean. I didn't see any garbage in the river whatsoever, no trash bags and things like that. It was really nice. It was all the campsites seemed immaculate, so it's being taken care of very well. I think the takeout's just around the corner. Thanks for coming along for the ride, guys. It was another real good one.
On the right.
I believe this is where I need to be. Well, that's it, guys. It's a wrap. And great time, great weather, great people. Can't wait to do it again. Until next time, folks.